There's a bar on the corner of Almost and Then, where the lights stay low and the clock don't pretend. I've been sitting here long enough that the stool knows my name. Bartender pours like he's done this before, like he's watched men drown without touching the floor. I say I'm fine, he don't ask, he just slides me the same. Your memory sits where the jukebox hums, right between old love songs and borrowed lungs. Every note bends crooked, like it learned from you. I hear you laugh in the clink of glass, in the way good nights never seem to last. Funny how silence can sound so much like you. Whiskey never argues, never tells me I'm wrong. It don't rush my sorrow, lets it stretch in a song. I say your name, it don't react, just burns like truth going down my back. Whiskey never promises I'll be okay, it just stays with me while the night wears away. Yeah, it hurts, but it's honest too, unlike the lies I told about you. There's a couple dancing near the back, like the world ain't cracked, like love don't crack. I watch their shadows more than their feet. You used to sway like that, nice and slow, like you had nowhere else to go, like time itself moved to your heartbeat. I remember mornings tangled in smoke, coffee bitter, half asleep jokes. We'd talk big dreams, soft as lies. Said we'd age like good old wine. Turns out we aged like borrowed time. You left early, I stayed behind. Whiskey never judged the mess I made, never asks why you slipped away. It don't flinch when I lose control, just warms the cracks in my shaking soul. Whiskey don't say move on, be strong, it lets me sit where I went wrong. Yeah, it burns, but it's true, some nights that's all I can do. Piano solo, quoting the melody. Sax answers like a tired voice. Bass keeps walking patient, knowing. I tried new names, new faces, new towns. Same damn ache, just dressed it down. Turns out pain travels light. Every goodbye felt rehearsed, like I was playing the worst reverse. Leaving rooms before the fight, your coat still hanging in my mind, right where the cold hits. Every time I reach for it, out of habit. Love ain't loud when it leaves for good. It just goes quiet like it should, like it's doing you a favor by not making a habit. They say forgiveness sets you free, but nobody explains the key. I forgave you once or twice, still locked in memory. I don't hate you, that's the crime. Hate would pass with enough time. This feeling just learns my schedule. Whiskey never argues when I say I'm still yours. Never laughs when I stare at the door. It knows how lonely sounds when the music slows down. Whiskey never lies and says she'll return. It just sits and lets the lesson burn. Yeah, it hurts, but it stays. Unlike you. The crowd thins out. Same old song, new reasons to doubt. I tip too much like it'll help. There's something holy in tired eyes and men who stopped asking why. We all came here to talk to ourselves. If I ever loved you loving you too long, past the signs, past the sense. I treated hope like it was brave. Turns out it's just fear in a cape. Standing still, calling it patience. Full band swell, sax cries harder, piano pounds then softens. Drums brush like a heartbeat slowing. Whiskey never argues, never tells me I'm healed, never says the pain ain't real. It lets the truth come slow in the afterglow. Whiskey never asks me who's to blame. It just remembers every name I forget by daylight, but pour back at night. Last call doesn't sound like an ending. It sounds like permission to admit what you've been carrying all night. The clock above the bar runs slow, like it's tired of telling the truth. I've been here long enough tonight that the future feels like a rumor. The floor remembers every step of people leaving in pairs. I stay planted like I owe the place a reason for every chair. Your name sits heavy in my coat like loose change I never spend. I keep it there for emergencies, for nights that don't wanna end. The band plays softer after midnight, like they know who's left behind. There's mercy and lowering the volume when the hurt gets hard to hide. Last call knows my name by heart, knows where I sit, knows when I start staring holes into the glass, trying not to relive the past. Last call, don't rush me out the door. It's seen me like this before. It dims the lights, lets the truth fall. Yeah, last call. There's a couple arguing in whispers, like love's afraid of being heard. I catch pieces of their language, every silence louder than words. You used to fight the same exact way. Soft voice, sharp eyes, like you didn't wanna hurt me, just wanted to be right. I learned the difference real late between staying and being brave, between holding on with hope and digging your own grave. I called it loyalty, called it faith, called it giving us time. Truth is, I was scared of mornings that didn't call you mine. Last call, here's what I don't say. Feels the way when my hands shake. It don't clap when I pretend, just pause and waits for the end. Last call don't promise relief, it just lets me sit with belief that some nights need witness, not rescue. Takes the lead, breathe restrained. Piano answers in broken phrases. Bass steady, forgiving. Drums barely touch the moment. Your laugh lives in the ceiling cracks, right where the smoke used to rise. I swear the room still bends a little when I close my eyes. I don't see you clear anymore, just pieces out of frame. But somehow that makes it harder, not easier to explain. I ran into your friend last spring. She asked if I was doing well. I said, yeah, I'm getting there, which means nothing but sounds like help. She said, you moved, changed jobs, said your name like it was light. I nodded like it didn't rearrange every room in my night. Spoke, but he tells you that healing feels disrespectful at first, like you're betraying the weight of what mattered. I still flinch at peace, like it's a trick. The bartender wipes the same spot twice, like repetition might clean regret. I tip more than I should, like apology has a price tag. There's something holy about closing time, when nobody's trying to impress, just people and their shadows negotiating what's left. Last call knows my history, knows I'm not drunk, just remembering, knows the difference between numb and holding on to what was once love. Last call don't say go home, it just turns the music low like it understands. Some goodbyes take time. Full band swells, then pulls back. Sax cries openly now. Piano walks the melody slowly, drums breathe, not count. Last call knows my name, knows my face, knows I stay longer than I should, because When I let love define me, then walk out without help. I'll leave when the lights come up, not because I'm ready, like because funny thing about a piano, you can leave it alone for years, and it still knows exactly where you last touched it. There's a piano in the corner of the room, keys worn down like they've seen too much truth. I sit where you used to stand, pretending the bench still fits too. The wood smells like dust and time, like every song I never finished right. I play one note then stop, 'cause even that feels like you. The room don't echo the way it used to, since your voice learned how to leave. Silence got heavier somehow, like it gained weight from memory. I keep my coat on indoors, like I'm ready to disappear. Funny how comfort feels dangerous when someone made it sincere. The piano remembers what I forget, every wrong note, every regret. It plays you back in minor keys, like it's trying to teach me honesty. The piano remembers how we were, before the cracks, before the blur, before love learned how to ache, before staying meant what leaving takes. You used to hum when I played low, like the bass line pulled you close. Said music sounded warmer when it didn't try to show off. Now every chord feels exposed, like it knows I'm alone, like the room itself is watching to see how long I'll hold on. I tried to write you out of the song, changed the tempo, shifted the key, but your ghost keeps correcting me, like no, that's not how you loved me. Every melody bends back home, no matter how far I roam. Turns out some loves don't end, they just stop being spoken. The piano remembers your weight on the floor, the way you leaned in during the slow parts before. It don't ask why you disappeared, just plays softer when I get near. The piano remembers what I hide, all the almost, all the whys. It don't rush me to forgive, just waits and lets the truth live. Piano circles the theme, bass walks gently, never rushing. Sax enters late, restrained, tired. There's a photo tucked in the bench, folded small like it's ashamed, us smiling like we knew better, like love wouldn't learn our names. I don't look at it often, but it looks at me. Funny how paper remembers what people refuse to be. They say time makes things clearer, but it mostly just edits the pain, cuts the sharp edges first, leaves the parts that stay. I don't miss you loudly anymore, I miss you precise in the way my hands hesitate before playing the right notes. Spoken getting would be louder, like breaking glass or slamming doors. But it's quiet, it's choosing not to call, and feeling your body lean toward the phone anyway. They don't warn you about that part. The night presses its ear to the wall, like it wants to learn the tune. I play slower than I used to, give the sadness room. There's dignity in moving gently when you're already hurt. Fast love burns bright, slow love learns how to hurt worse. The piano remembers every night I stayed when I should have said goodbye. Every promise made in sound, every truth I never found. The piano remembers who I was before love felt like breaking trust, before missing you became something I learned to do. If you ever hear this song somewhere in a bar, in a stranger's room, no, I didn't write it for fame, I wrote it so I wouldn't lose you. Not to bring you back, just to keep you real. Some loves don't need answers, they just need to be felt. Grows confident, then fragile. Sax cries openly now. Drums brush heavier, heartbeat like bass never stops walking. The piano remembers, so I don't have to. It carries the weight when I can't move, plays the past